We're back in the kitchen with Kevin LeBron with the Windsor making a banh mi. Banh mi.
Yeah, I believe banh mi means baguette.
I've never heard of that, but it's halibut basically.
Yeah, it's a seared fish. Banh mi is usually with some kind of pickled veg, sliced cucumbers. So
it's the preparation style.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, I learned something new. I like it.
Absolutely. So,
so we're using halibut because why in this particular?
It's actually it just eats well. It's actually a really good sandwich. You know, it's probably one of the best fishes out there, at least in my opinion. I'm a huge fan. It's healthy for you. It just holds well.
Okay, so now that we've got the basics
we're heating up our pan.
What
I want to do is make a little bit of a soy glaze. So we're going to use about half a cup of soy sauce.
This is for the fish?
This is going to go over the fish after we're done. And this is something cool that you can do with any kind of fish. You can do it with shrimp. You got about a cup of honey there. And a little bit of minced ginger. And if you guys don't ever seen minced ginger before, some people haven't. I mean, it's super healthy for you, and it's actually good for many things, for teas and things like that. So a little bit of ginger, a little bit of garlic. And then we got just a little bit of green onions that we chopped earlier.
All of these ingredients really marry well together when you talk about creating that salad and this fish sandwich.
Yeah, and then we end up doing
quite frankly, they could all go in the salad, you know?
Exactly. And so we're just going to whisk that, and we're going to save that. That's going to go on top of the fish after we sear it.
Okay.
While we're waiting for that pan, we're going to season the fish.
We want this pan pretty warm, right?
Pretty hot, and actually at the restaurant we do it on the grill, but we don't have a grill here. But you can do it, I mean, if you're looking for something healthy, you can bake it and then glaze it over. You can grill it, you can sear it. Like I said, pretty much your choice. And you could use any kind of fish. You could use grouper, you could use ono. Really doesn't matter, whatever you print. You could even do it over salmon.
Andy and I made a grouper Hemingway recipe that we loved one time. It was delicious.
Good.
Do you remember that one, Andy?
Yeah, I liked it, and I don't like
Yeah, she doesn't like fish.
She doesn't like fish.
And she doesn't like kale.
And she doesn't like kale. She made that known.
So yeah, so now you know why you're with me, even though you don't think that I.
She was like, I'm not even going to touch that segment. Huh?
She did try the kale though.
She did try it.
Yeah.
With a face.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit of a face.
He said it, not me.
Okay, so we're making our sambal mayo, which is a little sambal paste. You can make this as hot as you want. We do 2 to 1, so 2 parts mayo, 1 part sambal. You don't like it too spicy, you can cut.
Sambala, is that what it's called?
Sambal. Yeah, it's just a chili paste. You can find that in the international aisle in your supermarket. It has a, you know.
It's a small little pasty jar.
Yeah,
It'll come just like that?
Just like that, and it's super simple. So you just kind of
When
add
you
that.
think of hormone
That's going
replacement
to go on
therapy,
top
you
of our
tend
bun.
to think of women only. But according to our sponsor, Dr. Mascaro,
mix that up. Super easy, just like the soy glaze. I mean,
that was easy.
Yeah, so it's something you can do at home. Impress your friends. And that's something you could put, you know.
Well, I'm not going to impress them now that you just showed all of my friends.
That's true.
How to do it.
Yeah, they already know the secret now.
But everybody else, if their friends aren't watching.
And then at the restaurant, we actually top the fish sandwich with a little bit of watercress and a little bit of cilantro leaves. And that kind of acts like a little salad for the fish. So.
Delish.
A little olive oil and salt and pepper. And I like using kosher salt personally. And I always like having a pepper mill. I think fresh pepper is the way to go.
I need to get one of those. Is that weird that I don't have one?
I think you would have one.
Yeah.
They're not too expensive.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
Not only does he think Andy won the diploma, but he thinks it's weird that I don't have a pepper mill. You're picking on
me.
What did I do to you?
Being very
What
nice,
did I do to you? Tell me a little bit about what we should be looking for to know that the searing is...
What I always try to look for, especially when you're searing stuff, you kind of want to look at the side. Once you see kind of like that brown, you kind of know, okay, it's about time.
Okay.
This one still kind of needs a minute.
A little bit.
And you always want to just make sure, if you can move it around, then you know it's not going to stick. That's kind of like the secret when you're searing fish. It's just make sure you have enough oil, make sure that if it's loose there, then it's gonna come off when you flip over.
How did you get started cooking?
It's funny, I was a freshman in high school, and one of my friends at that time wanted to be a chef, and it sounded interesting, so throughout high school I said I was going to be a chef, and went straight to culinary school and been cooking 12 years now. So.
Yeah? Do you love it?
Yeah, I love it.
It never gets old, huh?
No, it's my passion. Food is my life, so I love it. So.
Well, you know what? I've heard it said never trust a skinny chef, but you're skinny, so.
Yeah, but you're
cooking, but you're cooking kale salad and nice, delicious fish sandwiches. So.
Well, I try not to eat too much and not too much snacking. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you continue to sear that.
And while that's searing, we can actually start building the sandwich itself. I'm sorry, I'm going to scoot over here real quick. Or.
We can just show this one. I'm going to let you build this one. Go ahead and make that Perfect.
Perfect. We'll set it down.
Because of
and
course,
you can see the
I
color
want to
on
bite.
this, and that's kind of like the color you're looking for. Is that golden brown color? It gives a nice crispy texture to the sandwich.